Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute since I've last uploaded on this channel. Today we will be looking at the new Zero Chill Part 2 release. Gonna be trying to show you guys with the best cards in this release, and I won't just be going over the most expensive cards like the 93s and 94s. I'll also be looking at the 90s and the 83s. Even though most of the 83s aren't like that good, depending on where you are in the game, you might even need them. The first 83 overall that stands out to me is this Tyrone Tracy card. For 7,000 coins, 89 speed, 87 excel. Carrying and stuff obviously is not good for his overall, but 88 trucking, 87 stiff arm, 85 change of direction. He definitely deserved a card. His last card was a 70 overall. Deserved card. Wish it was a little bit higher overall, but another 83 that I thought was pretty decent for being 83 overall was Isaiah McGuire. 83 speed, 90 excel is very good. 87 strength, also has 88 hit power, 88 block shed. Next up we have Greg Dortch. We always know he always gets a fast card. He's 5'7". He's got good speed. Only 88 speed. I thought they would give this card like 90 speed or something, but I guess if you need like a fast receiver, Greg Dortch is cool. There are 8 90 overall cards. Honestly, all of them probably could be good in their own aspect. First up we have this Grant Delpit, 92 speed, which is great, 94 excel, 94 jumping, which is really good, 92 zones, pretty solid, 85 man's pretty good. For a 6'3 card, this card actually could be very good. Mid zone KO probably would be the best, as he's a strong safety if you're going to run him, you know, at linebacker or something like that. But him not having a pick artist is a little disappointing, but it's whatever. Next up we have a Seahawk. I am a fan of the Seahawks, no bias here. We have Ernest Jones, 91 speed, 94 excel, 93 jumping, 90 strength, 85 power moves. And his tackling is great, by the way. 94 block shed, 85 tackle, 91 hit power, 86 pursuit. He's honestly a very solid middle linebacker. Pretty solid card, especially if you're running a Seahawks theme team or even a Rams theme team. This is definitely a very good card because you have 93 speed. Next up we have 90 overall Harrison Phillips, defensive tackle, only 70 speed, little disappointing. Harrison Phillips has good block shed, 92. He does have 95 impact block, 90 tackling, 93 power. Even some of the comments are saying the EA sold this card, looks best at an 87 overall. I mean, yeah, the stats aren't great. Pass rush abilities are also horrible. He does have run stopper, which is probably what he is best at for 0 AP because of the sub-zero ability bucket, but definitely not one of my favorite cards out of this release. Next up we have a kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Not much to say here. As a kicker, you're just looking for the best kick power, kick accuracy. You're getting 0 AP abilities right now, but I don't really think you need to save ability or AP points on special teams. But I'm pretty sure this is the best kicker in the game. Let me know down in the comments if there's a better kicker. I'm pretty sure he has the highest kick power in the game though. Next up we have George Pickens, a lot of people's favorite player. Card actually looks very good for a 90 overall, 92 speed, 95 jumping, good receiving stats, 95 spec catch. Only 87 release. Abilities wise, they're all right. Mid out elite. And honestly, for a 90 overall to get 92 speed like this, they really made this card very good for a 90. I don't know why they didn't just give him a 93 or something, but I guess the EA devs had something against him. Definitely deserved upgrade, and Steelers fans probably pretty happy about this. Next up we have Laramie Tunsil, lineman, left tackle. Pretty good stats all around. I usually just look at, you know, an overall stat of blocking, looking at everything. I don't really go off of one stat, but usually the more expensive they are or higher overall they are better. Definitely a good O-lineman card. Not much to say there. Another O-lineman, Trey Smith, 90 overall. Stats look pretty good. His overall pass blocking is very good. Again, good abilities. So I mean, just another good O-lineman. And Tevin Jenkins, he honestly looks like he has some of the best stats on this out of those 3 linemen. 90 strength. His awareness isn't good, but all of his blocking stats are pretty solid. So his pass block finesse is a little disappointing. So I could see why this card is not that expensive. So out of all those 90 overalls, who do I think is the best? Probably Delpit, George Pickens. If you need a kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Ernest Jones is a solid user. And for all O-linemen, they're all different positions. So if you need a certain O-lineman or a certain position, any of these guys will work. There probably are better guys than like Tevin Jenkins or Tunsil, but they're all decent options. Now moving on to the champions. First one here is Quentin Nelson, left guard, another O-lineman. Clearly he is one of the superior O-linemen in this game. Very good stats all around. You know he always gets like a good card. 500k for a reason. Abilities wise, he gets literally all of them. Could play this guy at any alignment position. Definitely the best left guard in the game, no doubts. Not much to say here. Next, we have Ramondre Stevenson. Deserved an upgrade for sure. 92 speed, 97 excel, which is kind of crazy. Only 89 agility, 96 trucking, pretty solid. 93 carrying, pretty good. Change of direction at 92, 93 break tackle, 85 catching also. Abilities wise, you could put a bulldozer on him if you wanted to. Human joystick. Definitely a very solid running back. Is he RB1? I don't think he's RB1, but definitely very solid. On a zero chill theme team, this probably is the best running back in the game, but even then he still has pretty good stats, and he's probably at least a top 10 running back in the game. Next up, quarterback Baker Mayfield. 87 speed, which is pretty solid. Good throwing stats, to be honest. Throw under pressure at 95, 94 throw power, 90 throw on the run, 90 short, 89 mid, 90 deep. Pretty solid. Carrying is definitely not that good, so just be careful when you're running with him. He's got some very good abilities on him, so people are saying he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game, if not the best. And I'm not going to disagree. He does have very good stats, very good abilities right now. Definitely, I can see why he's 700k. I know that's a little pricey. Next up, Patrick Surtain. Another 700k card, and obviously we can see why. 94 speed, 94 man, 94 zone, 95 agility, 96 change of direction, 93 jumping, 96 pursuit. I mean, this might be CB1 in the game, and it's got the abilities too, so I mean, probably cornerback 1 in the game, to be honest. Next up, we have an edge rusher, Khalil Mack, and this card looks very good. 91 speed, 96 power moves, 88 finesse, 94 block shed, 88 tackling, 94 change of direction, 94 agility. Acceleration is only at 84, but I mean, this card looks like a very good card. And depending on strategy items or theme teams, you can get this finesse move up to 90, which he will be using. Very good edge rusher, if you ask me. Now moving on to the LTDs, the unrealistic, unless you have a lot of money. Tyreek Hill, 95 speed, 97 excel, 95 agility. I mean, we know Tyreek Hill's gonna be fast, especially I can't even imagine playing this guy on like a theme team. I don't know if he's better than the CeeDee Lamb we got in the last release, but it's a Tyreek Hill card. They always play pretty solid. His catching only at 87 is kind of whack, but even if you got this card because he's an LTD, I would recommend selling him at 2.3 mil, but that's just my personal opinion. Next, we have PJ Hill, run stopper, defensive tackle. Solid abilities. Obviously, he's a run stopper, and he's got 80 speed, so that's pretty good. 96 block shed, 88 play rec. He's got really bad finesse moves, good power moves. Could be a solid card depending on the abilities you run on him, but I don't think he's anything crazy, and that's why he's a cheaper LTD. Next up, we got Isaiah Palamau. This is clearly one of the best free safeties in the game, or overall safeties in the game, with 94 speed, 6'4". Everyone loves to run this guy every year because he is 6'4". They put him at user. He is a beast. And there's a reason why he's 2.6 mil. Just look at his stats. He's got very good stats. And honestly, yeah, this is a crazy card. 88 jumping. It could have been higher, but if they made it higher, it might be one of the best cards like until the end of the year. So definitely had to nerf him in some way, but 6'4", probably the best safety in the game. So looking over all those cards, I would put Palamau at 1. Honestly, I would put Surtain at 2. People are saying Baker's QB1, so I'm gonna have to put him up there as a guy to get. I wouldn't say Tyreek Hill because he's a little overpriced, but he does have the stats, the reason why he's so expensive. So maybe Tyreek. Khalil Mack looks like a solid card. Stevenson could, I mean, all these guys could be solid. PJ Hill for 1 million coins, probably not your best pickup for 1 mil. Quentin Nelson for 500k right now, probably not your best pickup as O-lineman. I mean, you should just never be paying that many coins for a lineman. Make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe. Peace.